Should be good. I'm hoping. You want to put a tune on or play one ours first?
You go with the tune.
Put a tune like the Fear the Fires again?
Get more on that.
Sure.
Be fearless.
Let's be fearless. Open your head out there, honey. Welcome to the stream. My name's Blake, and obviously I play drums. This is Jay, one of my best friends and guitar players. Oh, and Hunter's coming out. We got a couple dogs here too. But yeah, thanks for being here. We're just kind of getting warmed up, playing some like backing tracks in the back. We also have a bunch of original stuff we play. But yeah, we'll see what we do. How are you guys doing today? Everybody good? Also, if you have any requests, you can put them in the chat. We'll do our best to do a live learn and play it for you. Might not work out too well, but we'll attempt it for you. If you have any requests, any genres, any type of those things that you would like to put in the chat, please feel free to do so. Appreciate you. can't see. Jack is very upset if you can't see. It's up to you. Go over there if you want. Don't if you don't. What's up, guys? How you doing? How's everybody doing on this fine Sunday? Everybody good? Sorry, it's kind of. I can't read Cyrillic, but hello. Maybe that means hello. I don't know. But yeah, as you can see, we're over here jamming. And as I was saying earlier in the chat, if you guys have any genre requests or a certain tune you want us to try to live learn and screw up for you, completely mess the song up for you, then we can do that for you too. One more of these or one of ours?
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, it's all. Oh no, here's quite a long channel. That's what it is. It was draggy. It was like we got to pull ourselves back. But that's why those are good. What's up, Lindsay? Hey, good to see you. Did you like that tune? Is all the levels cool? Things sounding good? Hope you're well. Thanks for being here. getting some hearts and some 100s. Okay, appreciate that. Excellent. Very nice. Thank you very much. One more of those or one of ours?
Yeah, do another one.
Okay.
Good.
They are cool. That's great. Let me go back to. I like Corey's channel better because it has his phrasing and his playing. I like it. I like that. I like that stuff. Trying to find the channel. Videos. Dude, he's been making so much stuff. Like, he just pumps out the content, dude.
Yeah, big time.
Flyer Crusade. After hearing it in a bar. But
yeah, hearing it the first time.
Yeah, but the first time, like, wait, where did that go? What? How you guys doing? Good to see you. Oh, hey, Joe. What's up, buddy? Yeah, we're just we're jamming it out for a little bit before I have to go to my next students. How you been, man? Everything good? Everything cool? Been doing a little better? Body's healing up? Doing good? Cool. Yeah, we went to church this morning together, so we came back from church and now we're jamming until the cows come home, or at least for another hour. Thanks. Look to you. I'm just the drummer after all. Anything you guys want to hear? Lindsay, you usually have some good requests. Joe, you do too. You guys have any tunes you want us to just kind of freestyle improv to? Do a little live learning poo? Someone of ours, will they come up with something?
We could do error encounter.
Okay. We'll play original while you guys think about maybe a couple tunes you'd like. What is it? My eyes are getting bad. Does that say Barracuda? I can't see. I think it says Barracuda. Yeah. Okay, Barracuda. What else? What else we got? Someone that's in 7? Well, okay. We could do that for you here in a bit, too. Yeah, 7. 7's cool. I have not. June Ponal. Song by... no. I have not heard that. Is it like Indian? June Ponal. Let's check it out, because some of those rhythms are so sick. Ponal. Okay, June Ponal by who now? It's Indian? Yeah, cool. Yeah, it should probably be awesome then. Harris. Okay. Harris something. Okay. Yeah, it looks like another Bollywood.
மனம் கவர்ந்த பாடல்கள் அடங்கிய கீபேட் கார்வா மொபைல் ஜூலை காற்றே கண்பார்த்தா காதல் காற்றே Yeah.
was that for a live learn? Yeah, we oh, cool. You're going to camp worship. Awesome. Sorry, trying to go back up in chat. Read here. Did you like that? Saran? How do you say your name? Saran? Saran, I'm guessing? Saran? Yeah, that was cool. For local Indian beat? Okay. Yeah, I was looking. I thought it was gonna be more, because that was more like straight ahead Western, you know, like Bollywood. But I love like the traditional folk Indian rhythms. That stuff's awesome. Oh, dude, it's Dylan. What in the world, Dylan? You're here. Good to see you, dude. The artist hand, man. Broski, how you been, man? One of my students just popped in. They moved to. Where'd you move? Louisiana, right? He moved to Louisiana. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you, man. That's awesome. Very cool to see you. I didn't know your name, so here, let me do this real quick. Let me do this really quick. Congratulations, Artist Hand. You are now a mod. Oh, Tennessee, that's right. Sorry, not Louisiana. That's where he's from. I looked at him and I thought of where he's from. Okay. Oh, Lindsay, yeah, you know Dylan back in the day, Dylan. That's Dylan. Actually, this Dylan. Look what I always got right next to me, my bro. It's in my studio here. Dylan drew this for me, the artist's hand. So, isn't that cool? Yeah, I treasure this, dude. This thing's awesome. So yeah, he drew this for me, and that's the same Dylan. You want to learn drums? Oh, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, Dylan's a great drummer. Okay, enough talk. Sorry, reminiscing with my students. He said something of a different one that has a crazy rhythm in it I want to check out. And then we'll go to one of ours. Where is it? What is it? Kalasala. SS. Kalasala. Okay. Just see what the rhythm is. And I'll go to ours. Kalasala. That's right. SS. Come on. Damon. Come on. Okay. Alright, we'll come back to that, but that is cool. It's a triplet form, so that's a cool one. Okay, I think we're going to play original for you now. We will do an original. Yeah, very cool. How do you like it out there, bro? I'm going to play while you type, but how do you like it out there? Everything going good? You good? How fast you want to play?
Well, I have 135, so that's what that is.
Yeah, okay. Let's see what energy is. Sorry guys, got a major cramp while I was playing. I gotta stop. I tried to stand and play, but I couldn't do it. Ow. Damn, dude. I hope this doesn't happen. Because once this starts to happen, my legs start going out.
Yeah, don't let it tighten up. You know?
Yeah, but like when it starts to get like this, my legs are gonna stop working here just a little bit. I can already feel it. Whew, okay, sorry. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, still dealing with health issues, Dylan, obviously. My legs have been going out, so it's hard. When I start getting cramps and stuff like that, it's like, oh, man. My bad, everybody, my bad. Let me get rid of this cramp for just a second. Plus, that wasn't sounding good. We need to talk about that. We gotta work on that tune first. So all those tricky parts, gonna be like really like. We gotta like hit like every note is like that, you know, like. Okay, sorry. Anyway, running through an whole tune. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. My eyes are bad. I'm gonna pull it up on here. I'm getting old, everybody. Jeez, my body doesn't work. My eyes don't work. What's happening? All of a sudden you hit 40 and nothing works anymore. Yeah, let's play that. Someone play that. Dylan, you should have a new drum teacher. I told you that when you left. I'm like, go find another teacher. That's great. Are you having good lessons? Everything's going well? Oh, Tyler Shep, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here, Tyler. It's good to see you, man. That's the shredder, Tyler. That kid I showed you. Like, how old are you? 15 or something, dude? That kid I showed. Do you remember me showing? I was like all the polyphia rips and all that stuff.
Nice.
You gotta check him out. He's really good, and he's a full-time streamer, and he's making like buku bucks just sitting at home streaming all day. Like, I'm talking buku bucks, dude. He's got tons of people coming through, donating $5 left and right every 30 seconds. Like, $10, $5. Me included, right, Ty? But that's great, dude. Let's go see it. 14. He's 14, everybody. Dude, everybody in the chat. Well, don't leave my stream. Well, you can leave my stream and go back, but go to his channel. Go check him out. Tyler is, oh my goodness. He's really, really good. He's very, very talented. And he's got, yeah, I am a very silly character, dude. But yeah, for 14, this kid's just killing it. Okay, what are we playing? Oh yeah. Let me raise my seat.
try that from the beginning.
Yeah, let's try it from the beginning. Yeah, we're trying to just seamlessly go into random songs while improv, and then some of it, yeah. Let's start this one. Forget what it was.
I think it's a 5, 6, 7, and then we come.
Oh, okay. And Lindsay, this is in 7, so. Well, part of it is. Yeah, the first verse is in 7. So try to count it with me. I'll try to count it loud enough shouting at you, but I don't think that's going to work. But yeah, it's in 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Yeah, we gotta dust these off, man. We gotta come back. Oh, see you later, Tyler. Glad you stopped by, dude. Probably got him. Hey, thanks, man. Thank you. Yeah, these are all improv original songs. At least those were. We put you'll hear a track in the background if we play it as something else. But yeah, these are all improv originals that we haven't played in a long time, so we're trying to remember all of them. You want to put? Did you guys ever think of some requests for your guys' songs that you like too? I want you guys to be engaged and have fun with that. Dylan. But yeah, we're just practicing and having fun improvising. Sounds like Message in a Bottle. Okay. Cologne by who? Yeah, give us some tunes we can maybe play. Okay, I'll go back to the Indian stuff in a little bit. Hey, Dylan. Yeah, man, we're just kind of getting stuff playing again. We haven't played in like months and months, so we started trying to get together a little more often. Play that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check it out. Go back to the song. For a little bit. I'm trying to get more people in here. People don't like it when we're noodling and figuring stuff out. Oh, they're just noodling and practicing. Alright, never mind. Okay, see you later, Dylan. Yeah, very good to see you, brother. Yeah, man. Love you, dude. Hope everything's well. You're doing great. One of my best students, man. Make me proud. Especially out there in Nashville, dude. You got all sorts of music. Alright, brother. Love you. Later. Cologne. Reagan Claire. Cologne. Okay. I see it, Lindsay. I see it. Cologne. By Reagan. Claire. I have to put some of that too.
Caught a lithium cologne last night. Took me back to simpler times. I wish I knew what you were up to. When I was younger, I would have sworn you lied to my face. Oh, ain't it funny how things change?
Yeah, maybe in a little bit, Lindsay. That's a little bit slow. I'm trying to get something with energy so I get some people back in here. Okay. We can do one more, I guess, if you want. Just real quick. Okay. My legs and back are killing me too now. But yeah, I gotta get to my next student. Oh yeah, I gotta put stuff off. Okay, yeah, sorry guys, I gotta bail quick. I gotta go. We'll play, yeah, we'll have to play some of those later. And Lindsay, what I'm trying to I'm not trying to like, you know, be rude or anything, but when you have all these people that are coming in, they want high energy, they want good, fast songs, tricky parts, you know what I mean? So if I start putting like country on that's in 33 beats per minute, you know what I mean? So it's just back and forth. But I don't mind playing those songs at all. But when we're trying to get people in here, you know what I mean? So that's all I meant. Because you can see that it's like had 15 or like 20 people, you know, and then start to play like dip, and then all of a sudden we're at 3 people, you know. So I watch that too to see kind of like what people like, what people don't like. So that's all. All right, guys, love ya. Got to go to my student. I will see you on the next one, and then we can play some of those for you next time, or at least I will. If I do a solo live stream, that's a much better opportunity to put those in there, Lindsay. When Jay's here, you know what I mean? We're trying to play like more fusion, rock, funk, jazz, that kind of stuff. Is it hard? Oh. No, my microphone's going out. Well, it's all right because we're ending anyway. Sorry, back to mono mic. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'm sure it's got some cool parts in it. And then also with something in 7, I can help you with that too, but more in a solo way. We're just here having fun, you know. Yeah, it was great to see you. Thank you for the yeah, fast beat, full energy. Exactly. You get it. You totally get it. Yeah. And some of those Indian songs are cool. That's why I like Indian rhythms. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your weekend and week ahead. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Love you. I got to go wipe all this sweat off me. See ya.